maybe censor something that's smaller than what the built-in sizes are. All right, next question. I'm having issues with connecting my YouTube to Final Cut Pro 10. Ever since my trial ended and the full version was purchased, it's not letting me upload my videos to YouTube. And essentially what this person means is when they go to the share menu and they go down and select YouTube, they're not able to complete the share. So personally, as far as I've seen, it's very rare to have an issue after you've finished the trial version. If you don't know, Apple offers a free 30-day trial of Final Cut Pro 10, so you can try it out, at least as of the posting of this video, as the recording. But usually, I mean, it is still a full version. Unlike many trials where you get maybe a limited version of the application to try, and it doesn't have all the features, the Final Cut trial, as far as I know, is basically the full version. It's just after 30 days, you can't open it, you can't use it. So when you go and buy it, it usually just replaces the one that's there and lets you unlock it. So there is an article, an Apple support article, let me bring it up, that kind of addresses this specific issue. And in most cases, if you're having issues, I recommend that you check for the issue. It's probably not related to the trial, but it's always good to look at those things. So there is an article. The article number is HT 205334. So I'm just on apple.com searching their support. Looks like it doesn't come up there, so we're just going to do a Google search. Apple support HT 205334. There we go. And it's called If You Can't Sign In and Share to YouTube, which is exactly the problem that you're having here. So usually this is the reason. If you're not able to share, a lot of times the sharing capability is not just to YouTube, but to other sources as well. You have to be on specific versions because either they update something like YouTube does and it starts working again, or older versions of Final Cut can't connect to the newer versions. There's just some disconnect, and that's usually the case. So Apple, as far as recommending things, says make sure you're on a later version, this version or later. In this case, Final Cut 10.2.2. If you don't know what version you're on, just go up to the menu bar, click on Final Cut Pro, and choose About Final Cut Pro. And you'll see what version you're on, which I'm on the current release as of right now, which is version 10.4.3. So that's how you can see what version you're on. And then if you need to update, just go into the App Store and you can get your app updated. The other article that I will suggest looking at for any issue, not just the one that we're talking about here with YouTube, but is HT203477. Let's try just searching that number to see if it comes up. It does. And that's this long, lengthy article called Resolve an Issue in Final Cut Pro 10. I've made a video on this as well, just taking you through all of these steps, but go through these steps because these will let you not only troubleshoot and possibly fix the issue. The first step, restart your Mac. That should be the first thing you do almost anytime you have a problem. That may fix the issue. But some of these steps, like if you go down here, it says to try using another user account. And this will take you through the steps of creating another user account on your Mac. That won't necessarily fix the issue. You might know that it works in another user account, but it doesn't fix your account. But it'll at least help you in identifying where the problem is. If you go through all of these steps that are here and it's still not working, having the information and how you went through these steps is very helpful. And you can certainly reach out to myself or someone else and ask for assistance. But the fact that you've gone through these steps will be able to help you and a lot better, a lot faster. So finalcutprohelp@me.com is my email. If you're still having issues, you can definitely do that. As far as the YouTube thing, not only you have had this issue recently, a lot of people had it. I believe whatever problem was happening got fixed. But it may just be an issue with your specific YouTube account. So I would check, see if maybe iMovie, if you can do it through iMovie. Some people I saw had an issue both in iMovie and Final Cut. It wouldn't let them log in. But if it seems to be your account, maybe someone else can sign in and it works. I'd reach out to YouTube in that case or Google YouTube support and see if they can get you back up and running. Cool. So these pages we're done with. Now we'll move on to the next question. We're on question 7 of. We'll see how far we go. I have like 12 questions on here, so gonna get a long one here.